My name is Chinyere Iwu. I'll be talking about The Man of the Battle by Baptiste-Martin. And the overview, known by many as Martin of the Battles. Jean-Baptiste-Martin was born from 1659 to 1735, was a known French painter of the late 17th and early 18th century, who was well known for his vibrant combat, scenes and representations of institutional and historical events. Ma Martin was educated by Flemish artist Adam Franz Moulin, who was born in Paris. Martin's dramatic depictions of military situations and painstaking attention to details are clear example of this artist's influence. The emergency and theatricality of the Baroque era are reflected in his paintings, which were created during the height of his career. Martin was an expert of creating expensive works, extolled French triumphs under Louis XIV, fitting with the king personnel as a strong leader. His ability to dissipate the confusion and intensity of combat, complete with intricate landscapes and army formation, is demonstrated in these battle scenes, which includes the Battle of the Luzera and the Battle of Cassano. Martin painted important cultural events in addition to military themes, such as a meeting of the Royal Academy of Painting and Sculptures of the Louvre, which showcases the artists and intellectual accomplishments of the time. His work are both aesthetically pleasing and historically significant because of their dynamic composition, striking lighting, contrasts, and fine details that strikes a balance between realism and Baroque theatricality. The legacy of Jean-Baptiste-Martin resides in his capacity to record the splendor of his time while establishing combat painting as a renowned art form. The work of Jean-Baptiste-Martin vividly captures the politics, society, and artistic expression of France in the late 17th and early 18th century. In addition to showcasing his creative skill, his painting serves as a significant record of France's splendor and significant historical events under Louis XIV's a meeting of the Royal Academy of Painting and Sculpture of the Louvre. The cultural aim. The cultural aims of 18th century France are captured in Jean-Baptiste Martin's A Meeting of the Royal Academy of Painting and Sculptures at the Louvre. This includes the creative and intellectual aspiration of Regent's period and Louis XIV's reign, a pillar of French cultural policy. The Académie Royale represented the monarchy's commitment to regulating and promoting arts as a vehicle for expressing official authority. The artwork, which is located inside the Louvre, emphasizing the renown of the Academy and his crucial role in establishing artistic standards. Visually, the piece demonstrates Martin's accuracy in capturing the character, outfits, and architectural features, evoking a feeling of grandeur and structure, while the earthly tones, which with rich highlights, suggest the formality and richness of the academy. His use of symmetry and light underscored hierarchy. The institution is portrayed as a center of creative and intellectual energy that strengthens France's cultural supremacy in the scene, which addresses dignity and ambition. Battle of Luzaro. The veracity of one of the crucial battles of the War of the Spanish Succession, fought in August 1702, is shown in the Battle of Luzera conflicts over the Spanish monarchy after Charles II's death led to this conflict. Although it ended inconclusively, the battle, which pitted French and Spanish soldiers against a coalition led by Austria, was a pivotal point in the larger European power struggle. The picture by Jean-Baptiste-Martin is a record of history and evidence of Louis XIV's military aspiration. The observer is led through crowded troops formations, slashing cavalry, and cannon fire by the visual composition, which expertly strikes a balance between dramatic structure and the chaos of combat. Vibrant bursts of color in the uniform represent the opposing factions, while Martin earthly hues and atmospheric perspectives gives the scene depth. The chaos and majesty of combats are emphasized by the swirling smoke and dust, which also led realism. Battle of Cassano. The Battle of Cassano is a significant conflict from the War of the Spanish Succession that took place in August 1705 in northern Italy, close to the Adda River. The battle demonstrated the tenacity and strategic acumen of French leaders by effectively stopping the advance of Austrian forces while honoring French bravery. It captures the harsh realities of combat by fusing tense human with expensive landscape. The artwork creates a striking contrast between the scope of conflict and individual bravery. The suspense is increased by the dynamic placement of the soldiers and horses, as well as the stake light and shadow contrast. Fire and smoke clouds accentuate the intensity of the fight, and the arrangement guides the viewer's gaze to key action scenes, highlighting the battle's chaotic yet strategic character. Martin vividly depicts French military supremacy by his attention to details and movements, bringing the historical situation to life. Comparing styles, the painting of Jean-Baptiste-Martin's are similar in that they emphasize grandeur and pay close attention to details, which is in line with the Baroque traditions of dynamic composition and vivid realism. A meeting of the Royal Academy of Painting and Sculptures at the Louvre, on the other hand, depicts the intellectual and artistic accomplishment of France under Louis XIV, whereas the Battle of Frisana and the Battle of Cassano emphasizes military accuracy and the chaotic drama of war. The Academy painting illustrates the king's role as a cultural leader and his encouragement of the arts, while the war scene's symbolism exalts French strength and tenacity, while the academic gathering was geared towards the elite and demonstrated France's supremacy in both art and intelligence. The combat paintings were functionally intended to promote patriotism, and celebrate French successors, appealing to a broad audience. When seen as a whole, this species demonstrates Martin's ability to combine historical facts with joyful and propagandistic theme. Impact and legacy. During Louis XIV's reign, Jean Baptiste-Martin's creation provided an essential link between artistic accomplishment and historical records. Martin, who is well known for his works in scenes, celebrated the power and sophistication of France by transforming military occurrences into sweeping visual narratives. Both his contemporaries and later historical paintings were impacted by his dramatic compositions and painstaking details. Martin's achievement as a Royal Academy member influenced the organization's focus on fusing grandeurs and technical accuracy. Beyond their artistic merits, his painting combined propaganda with cultural sophistication to further Louis XIV's reputation as a strong monarchy. Martin's influence lives on in the way his artwork captures the artistic and political aspiration of France in the 17th and early 18th century, providing enduring perspectives on the aesthetics and ideas of the time. Conclusion. An important character in French art history, Jean-Baptiste Martins is renowned for his skillful portrayal of the spirit of a evolutionary period. Martins proved his skill in fusing historical story with creative brilliance, with species such as a meeting of the Royal Academy of Painting and Sculpture and the Louvre Battle of Luzera, the Battle of Cassano. In addition to preserving the splendor of Louis XIV's reign, his works gave viewers a clear understanding of the politics and artistic tradition of France in the 17th and 18th century. Martin's legacy serves as a reminder of the timeless value of art as a record and an inspiration. Works cited. Thank you. Actually,